Geralt and Vesemir are on the trail of Yennefer, so we've got to go and see the Nilfgaardians about that, and that's the information we just got from the inn. And we fought these guys outside because they don't like witches. They don't like mutants. Okay, so should we do some looting? Take them. This way.
Will you raise a glass with me? It's Durban now.
I wonder if we can speak to anybody else. We'll go and see the Nilfgaardian. Oh, look. A notice board. What quest do we have? By order of Captain Peter Sargwenleve, be known that the enlisting Imperial Army is now open, so the Imperial Army's taking people. Deserter. Last night a soldier fled from the army camp under cover of darkness. The wanted man, a recruit, who recently volunteered to join his Imperial Majesty's service, goes by the name of Odrin. He claimed to be a Kidwani by birth, but said King Henslit's misrule had convinced him to join the Imperial Army. Really? Okay. Anyone with information on this? Report to the garrison. Someone wants to borrow a plough. Nilfgaardian lessons. Also, I didn't realise the Nilfgaardians had their own language. Brother missing. Bastian, my brother, went off to fight the Black Ones. I have reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day. Like many others, you'll say and you'll be in the right. But if he fell, and I know it's like he did, I'd give him up to the ground the least. Like our fathers have done always, I'd bury him neath the barrow where our parents lie. June Vildenvert. Devil in the well. I know there's a war on and every man's got trouble enough of his own, but perhaps there's one of you who could help a father in need. You all surely know the well in the ruined village, and the devil that guards it with jealous fury, and if you don't know well, come and ask and I'll tell you about it. Whoever drives the monster away from the well will get a fat purse of gold. A Dolan. Okay. Nice.
What do you say?
Where are we going? Oh wait, there's an exclamation mark here. Let's have a look. I want to pick up all the side quests that we can. Willis! He's effing and blinding. You alright, mate? Oh, his house is burned down.
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Poor guy.
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I'll give you a hand. For a price.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left. But I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in. So that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Okay. It's around the back of his house. Right, we'll come... Twisted Firestarter. We'll come back to that. Let's go and find... Wait there, actually, where is the Nilfgaardian? Do we have a map? Oh, no. The Nilfgaardians are all the way over there. Okay. So it looks like we're not going to do that. Let's do his quest. We'll see if we can complete all the quests in this town first. Twisted Firestarter. This could be interesting. Come on then.
May the sun shine upon ye.
Oh, here they are.
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard.
Oh, lads.
Boot prints. A man's. Large.
Large man's boots.
Stinks of piss and vodka.
Somebody over there. I don't know if that's him though. Is that him there? Not going to be the gods, is it?
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Clever.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc in the gut. I can't decide. Should we draw it or no?
Gotta make soup out of something.
But Tosley said he'd not give his dog this water. So many corpses rotting.
Not so sure.
It's in this area.
Will you go to
Oh,
the
we're there.
Glen
We found it.
instead?
Not on your life. I'd rather be ill.
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape. Lost his boots in the rush.
That's what he gets.
Looking for trouble?
Tracks lead back to the village.
My gran told me about a story. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started
He's
poking
bleeding,
him.
but not badly.
Women, babes.
Surface wounds.
Man, they knocked his head off.
Someone that's got a small
Some
wound.
drowner that had sapped on me.
Freak.
Witcher had naught to do with
I'll
it.
see the blood.
What did the folk do? Seemed like they could have sewed his head back
Oh, we found the culprit. Is it this guy here? He's just a peasant. I wonder if he's got a name.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
Well, that's a woman. Oh, there he is.
Claw marks. It's gotta be him.
What a tit.
Nasty wound. Run into a drowner.
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I ain't not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats, am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
You're a disgrace.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
Then I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp.
Calm down. I want to deliver him alive.
Calm down. Now follow me.
Come on then, you tit.
I gotta apologize.
Good. You better apologise. Come on then.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut.
The plums are wreaking havoc on me
Don't
guts.
touch me.
Looks like we can light people's fires. Oh my god, this guy's so slow. If I just run, will the quest complete?
Heard of the Vryhead Brigade? Your kind, sir. Non-humans.
There's more quests. I don't think they were quests actually. Mate? Oh my days, look how slow this guy is. Let me save it and see if I can just talk to the dwarf and if it'll like auto update the quest. God, it did.
Up and at him.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap! You! I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you. I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
What you get.
Harsh as punishment goes.
But deserved. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
Good. I like that. Oh, that's one thing I do remember about this game. I can't really remember specifics, but I love how the quests are often really brutal. Obviously, I don't think that guy deserved to be hanged, but at the same time, I kind of do think harsh justice needs to be delivered so people don't go and do these things. And throughout the games, we've always been conditioned to think that Nilfgaard's like bad. It's only bad if you're on the opposite side, you know what I mean? Maybe they are a good empire, but we don't know much about Nilfgaard. And if they, like them soldiers, said to this guy, here, we're going to rebuild once we get more people in. So it's not as if they're just letting people rot, you know what I mean? It's a tricky one. Okay, what else do we have to do? Check our quests. I would like to do this. Find June Wildenwert. He's miles away. Okay. What about Witcher contract? Devil by the Well. That's close. Come on then. Let's give that a shot. The Devil by the Well.
Like crickets. You chew 'em or swallow 'em whole.
Well,
Adolin, there he is. Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Sleep, child. Sleep.
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Fell dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
What time of day does it appear?
Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
Yeah, so It could be right. It could be an Alp, which is like a vampire, couldn't it? We've met many of them. But if it only appears at a certain time of day, it'll either be a noon wraith or a night wraith, which we dealt with in The Witcher 1. I don't think we saw many of them in Witcher 2, actually.
I feel for you, but this is my job, so let's talk about my pay.
Something not right with the coin.
So, he's offering me 20. 24 is a good rate.
If you could drop your price a bit, I'm sure we'd agree.
I'll take 23.
That settles it then.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off. Please.
Consider it done. Oh, this is going to be good. I love the monster hunts, which, funny enough, Witcher 2 didn't have many. They were very different from The Witcher 1, but this is going to be cool. So where are we going? The well. Quite far. Okay, how do we get the horse again?
Freak.
Left stick, click in, okay. Let's go, Roach.
Go, go.
Oh, sorry mate, sorry mate, sorry mate. I just ran them soldiers over. Let's go. I'm going the wrong way. For a start.
Don't you look at me.
I did turn the map rotation off because sometimes when I'm looking at the world map and I go, I need to go northeast or south, whatever. I prefer it like that, but other times, sometimes you just want to put the map marker at the top of the map and head towards it, which we don't have the luxury of on here. Oh shit. I heard it there.
The infamous well. A new
Shit.
wraith. Wonder what it's doing here.
Right, hold on.
Strange. She's
Oh,
not
with it.
attacking.
She's not attacking. Oh shit, okay. Read the entry about Noonwraith and the Bestiary. Now where's that? I've seen it flicking through. There it is. Devil by the Well. Noonwraith. So it's weak against Moon Dust, Spectre Oil, Yerden. Okay then. Driven mad with pain or anger, they wander the field searching for their unfaithful lovers or backstabbing rivals, yeah. They are often held in this world by some object or intense emotional significance. That is why one ever finds a wedding ring or torn veil in the middle of a field, one should not pick it up, but instead back away as quickly as possible. That's good advice. That is good advice.
Something's tied the Noonwraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world. Whoa, got too close.
What now, you piece
Oh, it's
of
fighting me, is it? Right, come on then. So what was it? The purple one, Yerden. Heavy attack. Whack! Oh shit, it's going ape shit, where is it? Oh, there's fucking loads of them. Oh, there's the real one. It was an illusion. Oh shit, it got us. Hold on, hold on. There we go. Get in here, get in here. It's actually pretty clever. It stays out of it. It doesn't like it at all. Oh, this thing's hard. Right, you can only hit it once and then you have to get out of dodge. Come here. killed it. Or I got
She
it.
fled, but she'll be back tomorrow. Something's keeping her here.
Right, well, hold on. Tell you what, can we... How do we meditate? Wrong button. There we go. We'll do an hour. Get our health back. Right, now let's go on the investigation. Start here. Well, wait there was something here.
Noonwraith won't stray too far from the well.
A book. Oh, there's the remains.
A man, stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More bloodstains over there. But it's not his blood.
Yeah, I was thinking because Noonwraiths can't be males, can they? There's always a female. There's nothing quite like a woman scorned.
A journal. Might be useful.
It happened. Volkner sent a petition of our grievances against the Lord to the court of Vizima, listed all the harm he's done to us, how he killed Joanne for not taking off his cap quick enough, how he trampled our fields when drunk with nary a thought of repayment. Let's get to the crux of this. They say the Lord's come to see us, that he wants to make a deal, so beg us to return to the village. They say he's calm since his son died, that he's not as quick to anger about small slights. Well, we'll see. One way or another, I've no intention to move 1 inch from here. Oh, who wrote this? Volkner fumed our home with hazelwood smoke to drive out evil. Buried a marten under the gate to make sure no thieves could cross our threshold. Gave me a bracelet, loveliest I've ever seen. Mother said it's foolish to spend so much on a bauble when we haven't ploughs nor hoes, and we ought to return it to the merchant over my dead body. I'll never take it off. I'll always be there to remind me of Volkner, of how happy we were that day. So it is a woman.
That bracelet might be what ties the woman's spirit to this place.
Trying to examine that thing.
Bloodstains, barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive. Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades. Another print by the well.
There it is. Oh, the rope. I can't actually look down. Hold on before we do that. Something here.
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Noonwraith did this.
There's nothing in here. Huh. It says search that building, but I can't actually see anything there. Oh, it disappeared. There was nothing there. Oh, that was it. It was only that building that had anything relevant. Okay, makes sense.
Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be.
Fucking brutal that. They murdered that woman for nothing just because she didn't want to move off her land.
Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30 judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
Oh man, this is a bad idea. Hello there. Oh, there it is. Ornate bracelet, give me that. How do I get back up? Hold B. It's awesome how we got the like wet effect on our
Lucky
clothes.
not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire.
Claire.
From Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good. Better do it near the well.
Yeah, we look with this suit on when it's wet. It looks reminds me of Metal Gear Solid 2 specifically. Oh, the swimming mechanics are a bit fishy, lads. They're not great. Oh, so you steer where you go. Oh, look what's down here. You steer with the camera on the right stick. That's strange. Oh, broadhead bolt. Shit, we better get some water hag decoction. Come on, Geralt. Swim! Right, which way are we going? This way. Yeah,
Prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil. Drink some potions.
Yeah, this like little quest like this makes the world of a Witcher feel like it's real. You know what I mean? Like, I know we've got the overarching story of finding Yennefer and things like that, but this is truly what a Witcher is. I really like it. Out of curiosity, how do we... Because in Witcher 2 you craft it through meditation. You don't do that here. Or do you? Crafting. Warrior's leather jacket. Oh, that's good. What do we need for it? Leather, scraps, and wire. Interesting. Well, that's not exactly what alchemy is what I needed. Oh, there we go. Blue mutagens. We need mutagens to craft mutagens. Oils. I don't normally... Oh, this is pretty easy to craft. 10%. It's not a great deal. I don't think it's going to make much difference. I'll save it, but I don't think we'll need it for this fight. I think I'm pretty good at dodging. Light a fire. There it is.
And the bracelet. Igni.
Such an awesome looking creature. Yeah, it definitely worked. Right, wait, have we got the right thing on? Good.
Damn, you're ugly.
Bring in the circle. Heavy attack. Oh, heavy attack backstep's really good. Heavy attack seems to stun her for a little bit. Oh, here we go. She's bringing her friends. Bring it on. Oh, she's really aggressive this time, but it's to her detriment. Get wrecked.
She's gone. For good.
Noonwraith trophy now. Do the trophies work like Witcher 1 or Witcher 2? Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. It's equipped. 5% bonus experience from humans and non-humans. We will definitely use that. We don't have any new weapons. Okay. We're nearly level 2 though, which is happy days because I want to spend some points. Right, come on then, Roach. Let's collect our money. Wrong button.
Giddy up.
Yeah. Out of curiosity though, I wonder if all side quests are marked on the map, or can we find them? Oh, it's locked. I kind of hope they're all marked on the map, because that's one of my biggest critiques with the last games, was that there was a lot of people that didn't necessarily give you side quests, and you just had to try and speak to everybody, but not everybody could be spoken to.
Slower. Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it, at least.
How about that? Never expected to get a dowry.
Nor did I suppose I'd ever give one to a Witcher. Strange times these, wouldn't you say? Strange and sad.
It is. Right, now the herbalist. I wonder if we can do anything. If we find the herbalist. Right, hold on. This is the town over here, isn't it? White Orchid. Well, this guy's a merchant. Let's see if he can sell us anything good.
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
Show me what you got.
Oh, what are all these? Cavalry boots. Tracker's trousers. You will be able to craft this item after reading. Oh, yeah, because it's a crafting diagram. Do any of these give us special abilities? It's mainly just armor and resistances. Tracker stuff. Spikerug. Wow. That's amazing. 54 armor. 82 gold. Glyphs. Skelga Gambeson. Bounty Hunters Gambeson. Okay. Used to craft gear and items. Right, we don't need any of that. Shit. Yeah, let's not do anything.
So long.
So I think the crafting works the same as the crafting in Witcher 2. I might be wrong, where you do have to go to a craftsman to craft these weapons and armour. You can't just do it by yourself. Right then. Well, I think then we've got missing in action. We'll go and find June Vildenvert. See what's cracking with that. Roach. Ole. Actually, first off, should I be checking these houses out? Toussaint. It might be worthwhile robbing these houses.
Damn deer, stripped the bark off my trees again.
Deers do have a... Oh, what's this? Wanted honeycombs will pay top coin. Large quantities welcome. Tomira the herbalist. Tell you what, I want to go and find the herbalist. Where is she? Aha, there she is. Oh no, is this an inn? Unless that is her. Tomira. Oh, she's called Elsa. Scholar. Okay, that's not a herbalist. Let's go and have a look at this merchant.
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods?
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half free.
Oh, I think we should try and take him up on that offer.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Temerian armor. It's a relic. Horse blinders. 183, Jesus. Torn out page of Griffin decoction. Too expensive. This guy's definitely not giving us half price, he's lying. I was really only looking for Gwen cards.
Take care.
Well, at least he survived. Happy days. Oh, that was that guy's house. I keep running the same houses, isn't that crazy? Okay, I don't think there's much here. Are they marked on the map? Oh, unless the herbalist lives. Oh, look at these. Tell you what we'll do. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff. Right, we'll make our way to there, which is the ransacked village, to do this missing in action quest. And while we're there, we're going to hit up these question marks. Abandoned village. Right, so can I put a map mark on that? Custom waypoint. You can only have one at a time. Right, we'll do that. Come on, baby. Excellent. Going on an adventure, lads. Oh, drowners. Right, what's good against drowners? Axie? Odd was good in the last game. Axie's good if you want to get them on your side. I mean, we could try it. Oh, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that until you upgrade it. Nightmare.
Not good.
Get wrecked. I don't know if it's got instant kills or not. Can't seem to get them to work. Try it again. It does if you're fast enough. Brilliant. Come on, baby. Don't run. He's running. Why are you running? Yeah, pretty dangerous when they're in groups. Can we loot them? No? Boom. Leshen decoction. Oh, here we go. This is what the question mark was. Was it? Oh, Sedarian Gamson. Heartbeat diagram. Good shit. Oh, we can wear it as well. It's... Is that much better than mine? What is mine? Armor 15. Armor 27. It's incredible. Looks a bit shit, but I mean... We'll take it. I'll take whatever I can use now at the minute. And was that where I placed that custom waypoint? It was. Oh, so it's loot. We'll go to this one next. I am aware that I've got half health, but we'll go. Oh, ghoul. Abandoned site. Shit, that's... Oh, shit. That's where I had to be. Let's make it daytime. I should have made it morning, actually. Then we've got more time to... Time in the light. That's better. Ghouls. Shit, there's a lot of them. Hey, what? Why don't we try Igni? Oh, it does big damage.
Come on.
The combat's just so much better after just playing 2. I like the heavy attacks. Just because you can plan your attacks instead of just mashing light. These guys ain't out dying. Light it up. Oh, we cut it in half. They can pray in peace now. 90 experience. Area liberated. Oh, so we liberate the areas. That's pretty cool. And there's the herbalist.
What? Got anything interesting?
White gull. I imagine we'll find these as we play.
Farewell.
Awesome. This is awesome. There's so much to do. Okay, what we'll do is, I'm going to go for this one, then we'll go for the main quest. Because there's so many things to explore, it's actually crazy. Why is it nighttime all of a sudden? Or is it just because we're in the forest? This way. Oh shit, was it?
Power. Should draw from it.
Yes, we should. That's not a good sign. Yerden's sign increased. Brilliant. At least the exploration's worthwhile. Well, finally we'll hit up this one.
Come on!
Yeah, we didn't take a single hit in that ghoul fight. We were just like Bruce Lee. We were like water.
Come on now.
Smuggler's cash. Oh, typical, we jumped off the wrong side, didn't we? Can we get up this? But Geralt jumps like the Matrix, like Neo in the Matrix. I like. That's it. Okay, so we didn't. So you don't always get good things from the. I can't get up. You don't always get great things. Come on then, on to the main quest. Well, the side quest. June Wildenwort. Oh, this is the village that we rode through, wasn't it?
Hey,
you seen that down there? We'll get that later. There was some red things on the beach.
Giddy up.
June.
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastian's, but guess he's mine now. See, Bastian fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers feeding. Someone told me they're afeard of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here.
Good dog.
Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me. Keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastian and I'll pay you well.
Deal.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
Who would have thought? But I want to find his body at least. So Bastian don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
On the hill overlooking the battlefield.
May the sun shine upon you.
I'll just follow him on foot if that's where he's going. Is it far? Oh shit, it's pretty far. Well, okay, well, while he's running there, I'll investigate this.
Ow! Ouch!
Oh, drowners. Guarded treasure. I like treasure. Oh, cut his head off. Oh, double attack. I wasn't expecting that. One more. Come on, baby, have some Igni. Light it up. Oh, fuck me, what happened there? Oh shit, look, we set a barrel on fire. I didn't expect that. I didn't even know that was a thing. Give me the treasure. Oh. Vico Varro Blade. Hunter's Boots. That was well worth it. Right, hold on. Where is my inventory? Let's check this new sword out. Oh, wait there. Oh shit, we got 2 swords. Verhead Brigade Sword, where did we get that from? Plus 8 damage. Yeah. That sword there is amazing. Boots, plus 3. Plus 4. Oh. It's got more resistances, but I'd rather take the raw damage at the minute. Plus 4 boots. We'll take them. We are getting well kitted out, lads. And what we'll do is, on the way to that battle, where the guys went, we'll stop off. Oh, there's another one there. There's so much stuff. I'll go here first. I can get back up. Oh fuck, I have to fight my way out. There's gotta be an easier way to get back up here. Oh, nice, Geralt. Well done. Oh shit, here we go. Ghouls. They didn't like fire, did they? They're about to hate it. Oh fuck man, you see how many there are?
Show me what you got.
Come here. If we can get the incineration chance up, Igni's going to be really good actually. Come to Papa. See ya.
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
You don't have the right bomb. Okay, hold on. How do we destroy these? Glossary? Yes, now that's how you access it, right? We need ghouls. Right. Doesn't tell you. Necrophage oil, that's a shame. We don't know what bombs we need. Let's go to crafting. Sorry. Alchemy? Bombs? Bombs. It's grape shot, isn't it? That's what you needed in Witcher 2 to kill the nests. We need this, but we don't have the ingredients. We need saltpeter, calcium. Okay, so we'll come back. At least we know what it's for now.
Come on, Roach.
I'll tell you what we'll do. Because it's getting towards the end of an episode, we'll do this side quest next episode. I want to We'll investigate around here. I mean, it's just there. We'll do this. I think we'll get it done. It's can't be that long. We've only got to walk to a battlefield, haven't we? Alright, mate?
You're here, good. Bastian... his body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastian quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hussar will catch the scent and lead us to Bastian. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
Actually pretty clever. Use the dog, definitely. Using your Witcher sense to search the Temerian shields. Here we go. Oh, this is a battle site and a half.
So many corpses. And the war just started.
Dead horses. Oh fuck, look at these. Missed. Oh, nice one, mate. Help. Where is it? Oh, got his motherfucker. You alright, mate? This way. There's one.
That him?
No. Doesn't look anything like him. Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastian, boy? Still nothing.
Found a shield. I've just walked over the top of one. This guy here.
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Bastian was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that.
Got another one here, mate.
That him?
He found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
Oh shit. Is the dog taking us over there? Oh, he is. Hey, the dog's awesome. Oh, there we... Oh, he's alive! We've got footsteps.
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts, landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastian! Is he... Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosinia found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. A blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosinia. Alone he'll die. And he can't go back to his home. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
It's tough. as right as it is, they'll hang them all. This guy's saved his life.
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
Yeah. I think that was the best thing to do. It could really come back and bite this family on the arse. But I mean, can we speak to Bastion? No. Royson? Yeah, if somebody saved me on the battlefield, I think you definitely owe them a duty. Oh, the weather. Right, tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to run back to this battlefield. See if we can loot it. Have you noticed the time passes really quickly in this game, or is it just me? Oh, ghouls. Yeah, because we can get loads of weapons and armour from this and sell them. Make ourselves a pretty profit. Come on then. Oh, it's another monster nest. Oh, look, a place of power. I do like the signs. Come on. Do you really want to end up like your friends? Get wrecked. Give me this.
Magic. A place of power.
Oh, you've gained one ability point.
Ghoul nest.
Oh shit.
Just destroy it.
Do you always get ability points? I didn't notice that off the first one we did. Oh, we do. We've got 3 points available. Okay, I'm not going to spend them yet because I don't really know how I want to build my character yet. Let's finish off looting this battlefield. Yes, we're going to make a fortune here. That's it. That looks like the edge of the battlefield, maybe. Oh, this guy's had a bad day, hasn't he? Okay, I think we are done here. I don't think there's anything else left to loot. Nah, we got them all. Oh no, we missed one. Right, come on then. Where's Roach? We did leave him up here. So, is that all side quest done? Yeah, it is. Excellent. Okay, so what we'll do is, first thing next episode, we'll continue on with the main quest. We're going to ask the Nilfgaardians about Yennefer. And that is this way. Right, lads. We'll save it there, and I'll see you in the next one. Hope you've enjoyed it, lads.